Dude, what it do? I know, my fault, y'all, my fault. Been gone for a little bit, took a little 2 day break. February was tough, but we did it. But it made me miss y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Today we getting right into it. Chappelle at the Comic Strip Live 2009. I think this ain't even like a set for real. I don't even think it's that many people in the audience. I think he was just going up here, just working on shit, working on new jokes, da da da. I just had this running one night. So I'm about to just have it running today, and we gonna cut it off whenever I get bored or this salad get finished. Like I'm scrapped.
And then he started doing these routines about his mom sucking people's dicks. I mean, just like these crazy. You ever seen this? And then he say, he said crazy shit. It is weird, isn't it? He says on that tape, he says, never let a faggot suck your dick, cause they'll tell. And the crowd's just like, that's just the weirdest. It was so fucking weird. The thing I like about the tape is this. Okay, so he does all these routines. He bombs. You can tell he's kind of nervous because, he'll say something real crazy. He'll be looking there. He'll say something crazy and he'll look up, look at the crowd, like, just see what it does to him. He starts freaking him out. I can tell he's even freaking himself out, which happens. It was good, though, right? And then at the end, they show the list of all the jokes. You remember this part? They just cut to it. And it's like a list of jokes in his handwriting. Some of the words are misspelled and shit. Damn near every joke on that list became like one of his famous routines. But you could tell it was like the beginning, he's just working it out. And the shit stunk. Why am I telling you that? Because I need you to know that Houston rapist shit is fucking hilarious. I was telling male rape jokes tonight, sir, you missed it. I did jokes about bombs bursting in the air and eating sushi made out of Japanese people. I was saying like really crazy stuff, but I don't know, one of these shits might be a winner. Maybe. Useful. The Brits don't think so. Your comedy's a little different. Just a little bit. When I go to Britain, I have to do they like a little more thought or preparation than that. You guys got a little more polish to your shit. I think so. No? Who's your top comic right now? I remember Lee Evans from my 20th birthday party. He was at the Edinburgh Festival that year, and he won the Perrier Award. Lee Evans. He was in the Something About Mary movie. Smashing. He was funny. But he's not. He was a guy that, remember one guy faked like he was handicapped? Alright, that guy's actually British. He played American in the movie, but his name is Lee Evans. But his act is very physical. Like to an American, you wouldn't laugh so much. Like, Americans like guys like Russell Brand, like crazy. We like craziness. We like people that say crazy shit. Who?
This is like,
yeah, you're coming.
This right here is like, if you go sit at an open mic, if you go sit at a bar, this is like real. This is like true comedy. Like it's like comedy in its truest form, bro. Like, if you can get comfortable with this, you ain't comfortable with anything.
It's like to act more. And if American comedy, they'd be like, you're fake. It's true. And Australians, you guys are more like us as far as your comedy sensibility, because you're a penal colony. Totally joking, sir. None of them. That you're a penal colony. I don't know if that's true or not. I just heard. It isn't? Were we a penal colony? I heard that about America. Is that true? That America was a penal colony and we just rewrote our history? No, we were pilgrims. Penal colony? No, we was holy rolling. Well, what have we learned in the last few hundred years? I think we've learned that starting a country is a messy business. It just requires a lot of hard work that you shouldn't do yourself. What you should do is import some Negroes and systematically dehumanize them. I'm just kidding. That did happen. That happened. I'm sorry, everybody. That happened. And I have an entire miniseries to back me up. And that miniseries is called Roots. And you can probably take a look at it. Huh? According to my brother, he is. It's the thing we do. It's actually funny you say that. We do that in my house. We call out characters from Roots. And my brother say, I'm Chicken George. And I say, I'm Kunta. And it's kind of fitting. You know why? Because Chicken George was a strategist who fought chickens and via his chicken fighting skills managed to get himself free and his family free. I'm Kunta, the runner. I'll come back for you. And then I get caught and I'll be like, I was gonna come back, but I got caught anyway, so don't worry.
What's going on?
And I guess my sister would be like Kizzy. Remember Kizzy? When Kizzy was writing on the table and he smacked it. Shh, you can't read. It used to be illegal for black people to read in America. Did you know that? It's true. Even now.
You talking about even now?
Barack Obama has to sneak and read.
That's, bro, this nigga, bro, this dude is a goat, bro. Do you see how quiet it is in the room? Do you see how like free he feels? He's been doing it for so long. He free, like it's not all the glamour. It's not all the lights. It's not all the. It's. I'm gonna say my joke. I'm gonna say this sentence. I'm not even gonna do a voice behind it because I don't feel a voice. I'm gonna just talk. Smoke my cig. You know, it used to be illegal for black people to read America. Even now. Like, the even now is funny as hell. And then to capitalize off it, you know, Barack Obama got a sneak and read. That's the average civilian does not understand how awkward it is to be up here, right here in this state, and say something. You don't even say. You can say something tonight. My mom is beautiful, and when you get nothing, the average civilian crumbles immediately. A comic still is in his flow. He still is. He not even thinking about the silence or anything. He's thinking about what he just said and how it's funny to him. Oh my God.
Just trying to look over these bills, but just trying to read the bill about repealing the law about me not reading these bills. I'm just kidding. Those laws are long gone. You see, young ladies, our Constitution was an amendable document that changed with the hearts of the people. So we thought. That's what they said. Don't you know anything about American history? Anything? Do you know who Benjamin Franklin was?
Just with the leather jacket.
Modern world history is mainly American.
No
world
chain
history.
on, no nothing.
Still
Just
on top, son. Can't stop. Won't stop. America. That was funny. After 9/11, America was like puppy. They don't want to see us shine. Haters.
even if they don't get it, I get it. Man.
We do good. We do good in America. Our cars seen better days, but the rest of
Yeah, he's
all right,
nigga
she got
funny.
us with the Jaguar thing. But have you ever drove an American muscle car? Do you know the joys of a Dodge Charger? The General Lee? Even the horn was racist. It was great.
He loved it that
one.
one.
These jokes are hilarious. Pontiac, we build excitement. And don't get me started on them Belgian cars. Because you know how the Belgians do. I don't want to be offensive, but everybody know about the Belgians. Wild. I like England. I do.
That's 5 words. I like England. I do. Pause. Like, you're hunting. I'm learning. When you're hunting, you don't want to take too many steps. Prey gonna dip. They're gonna run off. You want to be slow. Strategic. White. Like, you want to, like, like, oh my God. Okay. Come on, Dave. Teach me something then. Fuck. Ooh, I love these kind of videos, bro. I love this shit. I really love this shit, bro. I'm a fan of this shit, dude. I'm a true fan of the art. I want to be involved. I want my name up there with the greats. Lord.
I'm more than like England. I love it. I have great. No, you sound way better than that. You sound better than me, Dick Van Dyke, and all the rest of us that can't talk like you. But there's just a couple things that you don't have as good as us. There's only a couple. Hip-hop music, you haven't caught up. And I hate to tell you this, you're never gonna catch up. not in that genre. And you never had a Richard Pryor. Your country could never produce a Malcolm X, nor would it. Nor is he necessary. America is the kind of country that creates the necessity for its dissenters, kills their dissenters, and then celebrates it. And that will never happen in England. Not with no black Malcolm X, no black nationalists, because it's...
You don't have race dinners.
Huh?
You don't have race dinners.
What's a race dinner? They have race dinners? Oh, we don't have roasted dinners. Well, let me tell you something. We don't want roasted dinners. We want sushi. No, listen. All right. You guys dress better. Maybe not than New Yorkers, but you dress better than most of America. But you don't have good food like we get. Like,
we got some good food in America, I swear.
No,
Niggas
every
sleep.
time I'm in England, I be eating at Pakistani restaurants, Jamaican restaurants.
Our English dish is not
And every time they no, you guys will be like, would you like some haggis? Haggis?
He's talking about haggis. You know when to pull the
All right,
voice
well, you
out.
sure
That's
that-
like
okay,
that's a real reaction.
Braveheart. You gotta remember Braveheart. That line exists in the hearts of people. You know, I once met a girl, and she tells me, I said, where are you from? She says, well, I'm half Honduran and half Nicaraguan. And I was like, whew, you should take the lines on the map seriously, right? That'd be like me saying, I'm half from Ohio and half from Michigan. It seems like it's not that far away. Although I did meet somebody from Cardiff. Right. And I could tell he was from someplace that wasn't England. You're from Cardiff. I did a show in Cardiff. I went over that bridge and everything. I've been all over your country.
I might do it. I might do a video one day about my card
Manchester,
decks too. If y'all want to see
Birmingham,
it, let me know.
Brighton,
Card deck collection.
London, la 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 la, Bath, shower, everywhere. That's the name of the place. It's Bath. I remember that place. You live by Bath? That sounds hot. Bath. You do call it Bath.
See, the pause ain't just for you either, bro. Bath. But and then he's such at a level where he got enough time to do what he do. Like when I'm going on open mics, it's 5 minutes, man. You ain't got time to be sitting here trying to work out all your jokes and shit. That's gonna come. But as a good rule though, like the pause is not just for the comic, it's for the audience too. Because bath. Now her mind's it's pronounced bath. Like, oh, you do pronounce it bath, and it's just like it encourages the brain communication, the brain flow, the brain interaction, not necessarily the verbal.
And when you jerk off, you call it wanking. What do they call when girls do? You call it tossing yourself off?
You toss yourself off.
You ever see one of them things where you just push it and it goes start going click, clack, click. That's a good jerk off joke. The whole room sets off. Hey, where you going, miss? Gonna toss off. That's good. I just wanted you to say that so bad because they were just talking about. I know you got other things to do. This is how we relax in America. We talk dirty in dark rooms. Giggle about it.
Is it alright if I go to the toilet?
No, we're free here.
Hey, where you going, man?
Not only can you go to the bathroom, let me tell you what else you can do. You can take your shirt off in America. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm getting a little desperate. Sushi spot's closing on me. I literally have important things to do, and this is just, I can't even tell you how much fun this is for me. You know why? Because as weird as this is, I just think it's great, and I will deny that I was ever here. So my reputation will be intact. That's good. What reputation? I know I love Trump. You know what? You could be my British girlfriend. I gotta ask my wife, but you'd be a good candidate. You'd be a good candidate because you defended me, and that's how me and my wife first fell in love. Let me tell you something. Back during our courtship, right, our sexless courtship, I used to have all these schemes of how I'd get her to sleep with me. One of the schemes was that I would invite her to a show. This is a pretty harsh story. I said I'd invite her to a show, and then I'd wow her with my blah, 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 blah. You can imagine how that scheme goes. But the plan went horribly awry. I was at Caroline's. I'm sorry to bring up another club, that's what I was. And it was some kind of weird function there that night. And I was heckled by a lady, one of the rich Upper East Side women, code word for, rich white lady. And the only reason I mentioned she's white is relevant to the story is that in the course of heckling me, which you heckle me, I don't really mind, but you gotta remember circumstances. I got a girl that I'm trying to impress, and I'm a lot younger. And in the course of heckling me, she called me a monkey. We right, which has this weird racial overtone. And, again, now, even if that happened to me now, I don't think that it would have done as much to me as it did at that moment. And at that moment, I was like fierce because this girl was there, and I fucking flipped out. I Jeremiah write it out on this bitch. I was just like, yo, bitch, if you shave a monkey down, is it black or white? Answer the question. I started going all crazy. And as I'm yelling at her, I see my girlfriend, there's my wife, there's girl, she gets up, fucks. She starts walking towards the door. So now I'm real embarrassed. And as she's walking towards the door, she walks right over to the lady's table. And she leans into her ear, like a whisper. And she says, "You are a fucking cunt," real loud. I mean, screamed it in her ear, and I was on stage like, oh my God, I'm falling in love. Little did I know that years later, all that anger would be directed at me. Life has a funny way, you know. But like I said, you could be my British girlfriend because you see the offended.
We ending it right there. We ending it right there. He is a GOAT, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They one of the greatest. Damn, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. The build up, the setup, where we at. Make it feel real. The whisper, the walk to the door. So your mind thinks she's leaving, even though you kind of know she's probably walking to the white lady to check her because we already talked about defense and that. Then the whisper had me immediately thinking like, damn, she about to say some crazy shit and the white lady just about to be like, I'm sorry, or like, but the whisper and then you're a fucking cunt, like. And then the overturn years later, that anger will be put towards me. Like, this nigga, man. Oh my gosh, bro. That was amazing. Let me know if y'all fucking with that, man. More open mics from niggas. More greatness. Love y'all.